13th of August, 1941. U-96 patrol log. Following the success of our previous patrol, where we sneaked into the Royal Navy's base at Scapa Flow and sunk a prized battleship before making our escape, the BDU has praised and rewarded U-96 crew and have requested that we head to sector BD2 to BD5 to continue the hunting in the Black Pit. Hi everyone, welcome to this week's patrol log of U-96. We are on patrol in the patrol zone, BD2 to BD5. We've just seen smoke on the horizon. I haven't seen it. I've just heard the call out. So, it's actually going to be over here somewhere. Is that what the smoke on the horizon is? No, probably not. I'm skimming through now to see if I can see anything. Nothing immediately obvious to my Mark 1 eyeball. Oh, was there something there? No. Oh, I don't see where it is. But I'll trust my watch crew. I've got a better eyesight than I have. What have you seen, boys? It's got to be over there somewhere. Well, we're going to turn and go into investigate anyway. So far, look at this. The weather is glorious. The weather prediction from the intelligence from the BDU was that it's going to be strong winds and miserable weather. So I'm pleased to say they were slightly wrong on that. They were also advising that there's going to be only a small number of ships in this area, unfortunately, it's predicted anyway. So hopefully they're wrong on that as well, and we can get some real tonnage sunk today and try and complete the Black Pit campaign. That would be really nice. But yes, for the moment we're going up check on this smoke on the horizon. I'll bring you straight back when we're there. Oh, welcome back. There we have it. It's an oil tanker. What an oil tanker is doing out here on its own, who knows? But let's go. That is that just a cloud, or is that another smoke? It could be. I think it's just a cloud. Yeah, I can't make out the flags from this distance, but that's most likely good. What is that? And it's like, is it firing at us? Or is it just the smoke being moved around in the winds? Yeah, not sure. It could be like splash from a gunshot landing short. But yeah, an oil tanker. We're going to go check her out, and if she is non-enemy, then we'll do the boarding and the inspection. But if not, I think we'll just finish her off. Nice first spot of the day. Okay, there she is, and she may have just got a radio broadcast off, which is not good. Let's get the diesel compressor. I just noticed our O2 is down low. So we're going to try and you can see the British flag flying. So we're going to use the deck gun to try and finish her off, keep our torpedoes safe, and hopefully get a good score to begin with before whatever she's radioed comes to say hello. Okay, there she is. We've got some armor piercing, so let's try and get some holes in the side. Can't see where that went. And we've got loads of high explosives to get some fires going. Just want to get some... encourage the water to be getting in first, and then, yeah, hit them with some high explosives. Oh, it's splashed in just in front. She's sitting quite tall in the water, so maybe she is empty. Which I can't imagine she'll be coming back to Blighty from probably America empty. difficult to see. There seems to be quite a flat trajectory, which obviously, you know, gravity and friction and slowing down of the shell, it wouldn't be a flat trajectory. So. Oh, I think she's going down at the rear though, isn't she? She's definitely in trouble. Continue to fire, we might as well. Haven't managed to get a fire going. Okay. Maybe I should say that more often. She hasn't exploded in front of us, right? Oh, there we go. Wow, what are these magic powers I have? Oh my goodness me. I do have magic powers, it would seem, today. But there we go. An oil tanker sent to the bottom. There we go. That's not a bad start to the day. I suppose we go and see if any crew are able to abandon ship and we can go and help them. Okay, yes, 2 boats worth of crew were able to get to safety, which is good to see. Let's see if we can help them. Let's have a look. Let's give them. Let's just see who's on there. Just normal. Yeah, just normal seamen. Okay. Give them supplies, and we might as well take some on board, mightn't we? And that poor guy in that boat. Give him some supplies. They'll get the boats together and they'll be fine. Yeah. That's what I do, boys. Lash your boats together. We'll give you some rope, and then you've probably got a better chance of surviving. But good luck. Take care. And all that jazz. Right. That's a good start. Oil tanker sunk. We'll get that radioed back to the BDU. And yeah, we'll continue on the patrol in this sector. Hi everyone, welcome back. Right, we've completed our patrol, the distance anyway, but we're still out here in the same area, and we've spotted another ship. It looks like it's got Swiss flags. You see the little white cross in the red. So, technically neutral. I think this would be a good time to catch up and inspect this ship, see what it's doing. And we'll have a quick check of the crew, see who's got the specialist skills. Okay, we've got Hans-Jürgen. He's just on the radio trying to decipher a message we think that ship has sent. So we'll see if it's unencrypted and we can read any any information into it. Excuse me. SSS Carolitus 2 under attack. Okay, that's not us then. Hopefully, we'll have a look at the ship, see what its name is. Oh, it was the Caratius or Caratius 2. So she's just sent a radio message saying that she's been attacked. You wuss. Which makes us super suspicious that these are false flags. Right, let's lock on to you then. Yes. What we can do? Let's get. Class, you go on the flak gun just in case any aircraft come, and then we'll go and send a team to inspect the freighter. This freighter is unarmed and seems to be not escorted. While it sails under a neutral flag, ideally we should investigate what it's carrying and its destination to ensure that it is not smuggling. So it's not smugglers headed for an enemy port. So let's send a delegation. We're going to send Franz because he can speak French. We're going to send Eberhard because he's got the navigation thing. Do you want something? Put a helmet on. There we go. Makes you look tough. He's got a gun, and we might as well send an engineer. Let's send let's send Herman. He's got his rebreather. And we'll send 6 crew members. And let's see what they can do.
What do you need, officer?
After climbing the deck, your crew faces a cold welcome from the cargo ship's captain. What do you want? Asked the captain in German without exchanging any pleasantries. This is a neutral ship and you shouldn't be here. Ask the captain for the shipping documents. You ask the captain for documents that state what the cargo loaded onto this ship and where they are headed. He was ready for this since he has these documents already prepared and hands them to you right away. He looks a bit nervous when you carefully analyse the document contents. According to the documents, this ship is directed for the port of Vigo and transports food. If these documents are correct, this ship is not involved in the war effort, and sinking it could lead to a diplomatic incident of some degree. If you have any suspicions that something is wrong about the cargo they claim destination port, you can try to put some pressure on the captain. Let's do that. We can use our... what's this? Say that with confidence that such cargo is not normally carried to Vigo. Food? It probably is. State that their course doesn't look like they are travelling to the port of Vigo. This is the navigation skill. Let's go with that one. The captain is surprised that you make such a claim and without any sign of hesitation goes for a map and shows you that the course is actually correct. Okay, he seems to be right. Okay, well let's try the merchant one then. The captain explains to you that this cargo is actually completely common for freighters headed to the port of Vigo. He continues and tells you about the companies that usually trade such goods and for some of his ideas why there is a demand for them in the destination city. He seems to be right. Okay, we'll leave that. Let's search the cargo hold. The captain confirms that you can have a look if that is needed. He invites you to follow him and after a short walk you're in the ship's cargo hold. Your crew search the cargo hold for potential contraband. Okay, the cargo hold. An officer from your group looked around the freighter, accompanied by a talkative sailor who speaks some German. He shared his views on the war and told about his uncle that married a woman from Hamburg. Those Hamburg girls, eh? Regarding the search, nothing suspicious was found. Officer looked at some of the cargo but haven't found anything unusual. View transported goods. It does indeed look like food. Okay. Meet the captain on the deck. What should we do next? Have a cigarette? He's got a hole in the top of his helmet. That's not very good. That's not really going to help him. Okay. I don't believe him, but we haven't found anything that kind of... Let's return to our ship. Right, back on board. Let's have a look. Where is the port of Vigo? And let's see if they are generally heading for the port of Vigo. I have no idea. It sounds like it's... There it is. It's a Portuguese. Do we tail her then? Because she should be turning southeast by now. If she wants to make Vigo. Let's okay, we've inspected that ship. Let's see what they do. Let's keep an eye on them. We're going to track them for a little while and see where they go. Okay, welcome back everyone. This ship is still heading northeast. The port of Vigo is there. We're going to say she's going to, and then she's going. That's a huge diversion, isn't it? It's not as if she needs to sail near the coastlines because she's sailing across the Atlantic Ocean. So let's close in again. We're going to go in for another inspection. We're going to question them one more time. I think we're going to sink this ship. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. Right, let's send the delegation over. I'm going to send the captain over this time. Maybe he's got a little bit more, give him the gun as well, a little bit more toughness about him. And maybe we'll send Max and we'll send, I'll send these guys across with the 6. And I think we just lay down the law to the captain and say, look, we don't believe you. You are back to the merchant ship deck. The captain speaks some questions in German. He seems worried that what may be bringing you back. Ah, go to the cargo hold. View the transported goods. They're still the same. Check all those bags of grain there. There could be hand grenades at the bottom or anything. I'm making stuff up now. Right, we're going to have to order the evacuation. You tell the captain that your orders oblige you to sink this freighter and that they must evacuate it immediately. The captain is clearly angry about this outcome and angrily responds to you that you don't have the right to do this. A neutral vessel headed for a country that doesn't participate in the war. At some point he accepts that you cannot prevent this from happening and starts to wave his hands at his crew to proceed to the evacuation of his ship. Good, let's return to ours. Okay, high explosives loaded. Let's get some shells hitting the deck. I'm pretty sure this was a... We'll find out once we're back in the BDU with the intelligence, but I'm pretty sure this is a... There's too many red flags, even though we couldn't find the evidence. If not, the morale you can see on the icons on the right hand side, little red square with the medal in it, that says our crew's discipline is kind of shot. Basically, we've been on too many patrols. They need a break. So after the last mission, which was absolutely gut wrenching, wasn't it, in Scapa Flow for my poor crew, we're planning to seek a bit of a holiday after this patrol. Give them a rest. They deserve it. And so if there is a diplomatic incident, it may be good for the BDU to just kind of get us out of the way for a few weeks. There we go. Nice. I think that was probably a smuggler's ship anyway. I don't believe the fact that they are heading to the port of Vigo. Makes no sense. Good. Hi everyone. Right. I got slightly nervous, I won't mind telling you. We got a message from the PDU as we were sailing away from that ship. Good news is, after we've received it, it's an actual mission. They're not going to tell us off for a diplomatic incident, so good thing. The message reads, we have information that critical technology has been loaded onto the freighter MS Rigel, or Rigel? Rigel. It must be sunk at all costs. Its predicted location is 5107 north, 3205 west. Now, that's probably going to be part of a... another transmission? That's probably going to be part of a convoy, so we'll certainly keep an eye on that. Could be payday. It really could. Okay, so that was them just sending the message twice. Okay, that's no problem at all. Good. Obviously, we didn't receive it first time round. So we're going to try and hunt down MS Rigel, whatever. This probably Swedish ship. And we've just had a notice that smoke has been spotted on the horizon. Oh, we'll check that out as well. Oh ho ho, things could be heating up. I'll see you in a few moments. Hi everyone, right, where that green dot, that indicates where this convoy is. But we had smoke on the horizon. Is that it? Yes, there it is. It's a freighter. Looks British as well. Look, red flags. I'm taking a stab in the dark here, but we'll check this one out first, because if we can get a score on the way, then why not, eh? Why not? That means we can just pick off the ship we need in the convoy, and don't have to risk the escorts to that extent. Nice one. So we're going to close in on this ship, and if possible, we might deck gun her. But if she's got deck guns, then we might have to drop down and torpedo. Okay, this NA1 freighter. Ooh, maybe it's splash. I said earlier that they predicted strong winds and not so nice weather. You can see that strong winds are certainly coming in now. The wind is really making these waves go choppy. Alright, try and get some shots in here. So I was looking down at how many shots we had rather than looking at where we were firing. Try and get some fires going.
Feuer an Deck.
Nice. It'll be very challenging to hit these little bits here, but we'll try. Fire on the front. Come on, we got a convoy to chase down. And they'll probably be radioing for the convoy's escort, but I doubt the convoy's escort would actually leave the convoy. It may do. I don't know. I haven't read enough about it actually. Did they used to leave the convoys to go and help if a U-boat has been spotted in the vicinity? They may do. They may do indeed. Right, more fires. This time starting at the rear. Got 29 shots left. She seems to be going lower in the water. There she goes. Perfect. Right, we'll stow the deck gun. Watch her go down. Beautiful. And we'll continue straight on to intercept this convoy. This is the critical point at the moment.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Convoy should be dead ahead. And it is. What do we got? Let's start from the front. Destroyer escorting, as you would expect. Got a Swedish ship. Unknown at this time. Another ship there. Some more smoke. Maybe we could start locking onto these ships. That's a British ship, Empire ship. Ooh, is that a... Does my eye deceive me? Is that a cruiser? Stop looking at the cruiser. Stop looking at the cruiser. That's not what we're here for. Where's the cruiser? Is that it there? No, is this... Let's have a look at that ship. Is that the cruiser? Anyway, let's have a look. What are we talking range-wise? 4,500 meters, not too bad. Maybe we... I think... If we, that's a warship, you can see it's pointy. So I think if we target maybe these four here, they could be our opening gambit. And then we'll dive down. Yeah, I think the cruiser's over this side somewhere. It's probably that ship there. Yeah. Anyway, concentrate on what we got to do. Okay, let's chance. It's dark, so let's chance a little bit more height. We've got the advantage of it's quite choppy as well, so it may not be able to. Oh, sorry, wrong thing. Got a new fancy upgrade for my identification thing as well. My ID book. So here we are. So we can choose between military and civilian. Oh, this is a great mod, isn't it? And you can do what we've suggested, switch between freighters and corvettes and that kind of jazz. So we're doing civilian, and this definitely looks like an Empire Bell. So I'll recognise that. Velocity, we could do a little speed check now. And then, obviously we'll apply this speed to all ships as we fire, because we're going to fire, then dive. Going pretty quick, it feels. Swedish ship behind. I'm tempted to put a torpedo into them as well. Seven knots. Right. Sort out their course. So here's that ship. Let's just work out its angle of bow. Back to our ship. Where are we? There we are. So that's 5,380 meters. Oh, why did that come off? I hate that. And 90 degrees. Wow. Okay. Angle of bow is... What side are we on? We're on the red. Come on. Take over. There we go. Distance. Well, we can try doing it via via this, excuse me. What does that give us? 6,000. No. Try and get it right. So it's going to be right there. 5,900. That's close enough, isn't it? That was 554, wasn't it? So 500 meters here, there, or everywhere. Torpedo tube 1.
Rohr 1, bewässern.
We'll get ready.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Before we do that, let's make sure this is set up correctly. And range was what? 5,000. There we go. Fire one.
Los!
Get 4 closed and
Bewässern.
ready. And let's get... No, rather than reloading, warm up 2, please. Right, next one. Okay, next one. Let's get this all locked in, and we'll obviously get this switched off. So, this looks like... Is this another bell? No, it's not. It looks like an Explorer, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll go for an Explorer. We'll recognise that. Velocity we'll put in 7 knots. Make sure velocity is 7 knots there. Yeah, lovely. Course. Which one is this one? This one's there. Ah, there's the cruiser. There's the cruiser in the middle. Yes. That would be nice, but look, we're here to do a job. We've already had a bit of fame and fortune last time. So that is 75 and just under, well, 48. 75. Can be 70. 75. 70. Can't quite. Ah! It's just so fiddly at the moment. Hang on. There, 75. Perfect. Right, lock that on and track that. Range, we've probably got a better way of doing it on this one now. So we reckon it's what, 4.8 was it? 5.1? Yeah, it's not too bad. We'll go with that. Perfect. Right. Torpedo tube 4. Fire.
Los!
The green dot behind it. Right, anyone else? They're a little bit far away. Right, this looks like... What is this? Let's get rid of military. Can I get rid of military? Yeah, I can. Right, this looks like... Oh, is it an NA1? No, it's not an NA1. Yeah, it's an Empire Tower, isn't it? Empire Tower. For some reason, it looked a bit odd. I couldn't quite. And this has got. I'm guessing that's a Danish flag. I can't quite see there. Maybe Norwegian. It's a whitish cross. I can't quite make out the makeup of the flag, whether or not the cross is dead center or is slightly to the side, which will determine which one it is, but I can't tell from here. Oh, it's this one here, is it? Angle of bow is 76 and 6.5. Angle of bow is 76. Angle of bow of 76. Lovely. Angle of bow 76. Piddliest thing in the world. 76. Lovely. And distance, we reckon 6,000. What did I say there? 6.4. Okay. Let's go 6.4. Just to expand it out a bit, because it's very difficult to try. So we go to about 6.5. That looks good. Let's get that tracked on. That's good. Right, wait for 2 to be ready. Got a red light now. Why have we got a red light? That's... Oh, because that should be 75. Ooh, did I fire the other one at a wrong angle? Ooh. Okay, anyway. That's right, that's right. That's right. Probably because there's not a torpedo ready. Come on. Right, I just might fire 3. 2 is just taking far too long to get ready. And the others are going to strike home and we'll lose the fire. You watch. Tube 2 is now going to be ready to go. What did I say? Right, we got a torpedo going towards that one already, but I'm not sure if that's going to be accurate now because let's have a look. We got that one's heading for here, that one's heading for here, and this one's heading for here. Right, we've hit this ship here. She's sinking. This one missed. You can see the torpedo missed. And this one has missed as well. They slow down from... They always do this. You get one torpedo strike and they slow down incredibly quickly. Which is, it's not really realistic, but it's what they do. It's what they do, unfortunately. Okay. We've serviced the boat after a bit of time. The destroyers kind of didn't really take interest. They just kind of got between us and just sort of hung around a bit, which meant that we couldn't really do much. We couldn't really come to the surface, but what we just need to do is finish off this ship now so we get the credit for it. Whether or not we can catch that convoy up is probably debatable, especially in these blooming rough seas. We get thrown about a lot. Oh, that's a bit short. Yeah, we get thrown about travelling on the surface, which is obviously our quickest way of travelling. And we do get chucked about a bit on the... Should we just get closer, boys? And as we go to change the course to get a bit closer, she sinks. So, missed it. Brilliant. Never mind. Another ship sunk. There you go. Albert C. Field sunk. Brilliant. Let's get these guys back into whatever you're doing. You've got to have a rest. Go on, you'll be fine. Right, we've got some interactions nearby. So let's... oh, it's too far away, so they're on their own. Right then, let's have a look. How is our tonnage? We've killed a bit of tonnage now. Do we have the... 52. We've completed the Black Pit. Right, let's... I know we haven't hit the target, but we need to get some stuff done. Our crew is we're struggling big time. Look, they can't... That fatigue minus 24 is constantly there, so they need a break. So I think we've probably done enough. We haven't done everything we needed to do, but we've done enough. Praying to God that Swiss ship was in fact an enemy ship. We should be okay. So I'm going to head back to port now and give these guys a well-earned break. And what we'll do then, I'm thinking we may transfer to Bergen, where we can do the Battle of the Arctic. So we've got the Arctic convoys up here, and we've also got the weather station on Bear Island to complete. So yeah, once the Black Pit, we've also got patches through Gibraltar, but after Scapa Flow, I don't think our boys are quite ready for that. Black Pit has been completed, so yeah, I think we will we'll leave La Rochelle and we'll go up to Bergen and start attacking the Arctic convoys. I think that'll be good for us and get these missions complete as well. Fantastic. Right, so we're going to head back to La Rochelle. I'll see you back in port.
Im Dienst.
Travelling back with the snorkel up, of course. It's just the way we do things. Campaign objective completed. Woohoo! The Black Pit has been completed. 6,000 extra cash. Another reputation reward, which is not really required anymore, and a milk cow. So we could start using these actually rather than returning to port all the time. And here we go. All the ships that have been sunk in the Black Pit. Good stuff. Olympus tanker, Caritas 2 freighter. These are today, aren't they? Empire Life freighter. Albert C. Field. Oh, they're the ones we got today, are they? 50,000 tonnage sunk. Nice. Oh, it's gone up to 100,000 tons. So you can stay in the Black Pit and go up to the next level. Oh, okay. Good. So, another 200 for the Olympus sinking. Our intel tells us that this ship had a tonnage of 9,758 tons and was transporting oil from Halifax to Liverpool. It was registered in the UK. Carterus 2 sunk. The sources inform us that this ship headed from Halifax to Liverpool with food in the cargo hold. The ship's tonnage was 4,396 tons. It was a registered ship of Canada, but flied a false flag of Switzerland. Try saying flied a false flag 3 times really quick. No, I'm not going to bother. So we were right. We were right to sink that. We didn't crack the captain, but we were right to get that sunk. Thank heavens. And the Empire Life was sunk. 2,238 tons, transporting raw resources from Halifax to Liverpool, registered to the UK. Albert C. Field sunk. Tonnage of 4,014 tons, was transporting raw resources from Liverpool to Halifax, was registered in Canada. Nice. So, 4 ships sunk this time out on patrol. We completed the Black Pit Phase 1. 8,000 rewards, on top of what we've already talked about. Another 33% reputation increase as well. We sunk 20,400 tons this time. 20 days, 10 hours at sea. Distance travelled 5,673.6 kilometres. So, Olympus was an OI class oil tanker. OI, OL, I don't know. O1 class, I don't know what that is. OI seems to work. Carterus 2 was an Empire Tower. Empire Life was an NA1. And you'd have thought Empire Life would be an Empire class ship, never mind. And Albert C. Field was an Empire Tower. We found the MS Rigel, apparently. Rigel. We didn't sink it. Don't know which one it was. You've got to be really close to be able to read the name tags. Unless you want to go in and read them from the map, which I don't do because, well, you've got to have a little bit of challenge, haven't you? Although, the way they behave when you fire a torpedo and they automatically lose 2 knots. It's a bit frustrating, but never mind. So yeah, all in all, good patrol. Good stuff. Well done, boys. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to head over to the BDU and request a bit of leave for our captain, for our crew, because they are completely knackered. Oh, we got to release. Okay, before we do that, let's get these survivors sent back to whoever. We get more reputation and boost that way, which is good. Yeah, it's like, you know, you've got to make sure that's done before you go away for 2 weeks. You know, it's like when you're at school and you forgot your PE kit and you left it in your locker for 2 weeks. Oh, it was rotten, but well, it wasn't rotten, but it was rancid when you got back. Right, crew needs a break. We have discipline penalties will be reset. 14 days off in La Rochelle. Carousing the young ladies and drinking a lot, probably. We can go to a French campsite, a Euro camp, probably. Discipline penalties will be reset. Discipline +5 for 10 days. 1,500 that'll cost us. We can go to Bavarian Village for 2 weeks. Penalties will be reset. Crew's energy is depleted 50% slower for 10 days. Having time to think, the crew gains 25% extra experience from the last patrol. Nice. We go to a French chateau for 2 weeks. Discipline penalties will be reset. Discipline +5 for 10 days. Having time to think gains another 25% extra experience. German Alpine Resort for 14 days. Penalties reset. Having time to think, the extra experience. Due to contact with politicians in this area, headquarters tasks will be performed 100% faster during the day. During the stay. I can read, honest. Or we could go to Hitler's Eagle's Nest. Wow. Could you do that? Could you book it? Probably not. Discipline will be reset. Discipline +5 for 10 days. And due to contact... Oh, it's the same thing. We don't get the experience. And our research is going well. So I'm actually going to book the chateau. I think. Well, the energy is depleted 50% slower for 10 days. That's a good one. We're going to the Bavarian Village. We're going to wear our lederhosen, have our bratwurst, and drink steins of beer. That's what we're going to do for 2 weeks. Yes. Bad Vessi. Vissi. You recently found out that your U-boat was adopted by a small Bavarian village. The local people are waiting impatiently to host their heroes. Here, sailors can rest on skis, enjoy luxury all amenities, satisfying all the most sophisticated needs. After months of patrols and duty, they can regain the fighting spirit and regenerate the morale in the surrounding of a well-known landscape. Well, that sounds just perfect. And on that happy note, we're going to leave it there. The guys are going to get some much-earned rest and rewards, and they'll be back fresh and raring to go next time for another U-96 patrol. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.